Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Monday, January 27th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I done got the year down. I'm not saying 24 anymore. I done got it where I smoothly say 25. It's about time, man. The month almost over. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate that. And I want to see how I'm going to go with this. I'm going to be talking about the situation with what President Trump is doing with these illegal immigrants, removing them, doing what he said he was going to do, doing what the people who voted for him wanted him to do. And now he's doing it. And so far, if you look at the illegals that he's going after, they're not innocent little children and family men and women like the media, the left will have you, like he's just going into churches and you know, they end up praying and the father and the daughter and the mother and the big family, he just snatching them out of each other. Oh no. Criminals. So far they all been criminals. I showed y'all a video of the people that they taken. A Haitian with 18 felony convictions. Major crime. Now, not that with Trump at 34 count, I ain't talking about no hush money. I'm talking about done hurt some folks. SA on women. Violated women. Violating kids. Burglaries. Y'all see what these people doing. So anybody in their right mind will see no problem with removing, I'm talking about wanted criminals. These are people that the country they come from don't want them back. We're not talking about Padre, or whatever his name, Padre. Well, that's a pastor, ain't it? Pedro. We ain't talking about Pedro. Sanchez. We ain't talking about them boys. They are removing people at the moment. They are focused on people that are so bad that their home country don't want them back. You can't send them back here. Colombia making threats that if you send them back here, we gonna put the United States out of the house with those people. It's not good people that they send them back. He told you what they were going to do. Violent gang members, the gangs in Colorado, some bad people. You know there are some bad people in here, right? Where you going with this, big boy? I'm glad you asked. I'm probably going to lose my black card. Because I was in a group discussion today with some black people. And I was the only one that was okay with getting them illegals out of here. We all black. I'm the only one that didn't see no problem with getting these illegals out of here. I ain't talking about they just came across the border illegally. I'm talking about these folks are hardened criminals that they focus on. Major rap sheets. done hurt a lot of people, the unalived people. And they rounded them up and put them out of here. And here I am going back and forth with black people about how wrong and low down and dirty Trump is for doing them like that. Let that sink in. Here we are in America, the bottom of every group in this country. My group, my race, we come in dead last in all areas when it comes to economics, opportunities. But yet, here we are. About to go to battle for some illegals. Help them out. Stand up for them. Buck for them. When we still ain't got what we supposed to have here. We're going to fight for another group of people. We're going to put our neck on the... We're not we. These folks. This group I'm going... Hold on now. Let me get this straight. You finna stand up for these people who will harm you, do something to you, or have done something to somebody. You're going to stand up for them to be able to stay here. And here's the kicker. It ain't cause it's the right thing. It's because they just don't like Trump. They don't care if it's the right thing to get them people out of here. They don't care. The problem is it's Trump that's doing it. Go and look at the records and the history and the crimes that these people have committed in this country. Took over whole apartment complexes, gangbangers. And y'all claim to have a problem with him putting them out of here. No, you don't. No, you don't. The problem is you just got a problem with him. And your hatred blinding you from what's right. Your hatred for him. When it should have been your guy doing the same thing. Biden should have did the same damn thing. It ain't got nothing to do. And you standing up for people that don't even like you. Whether you know it or not. There's a lot of black people that know this. And this is not all immigrants. But a lot of those so-called immigrants don't even like black people. Y'all don't even know it. You think white people call you racial slurs. You'll be surprised what a lot of them immigrants call black people. I know a lot of them. Been on the streets, ran with them. You talking about racist. But y'all so, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what's wrong with us. I ain't even trying to figure it out no more. I ain't trying to figure out what's wrong with us. I ain't trying to save us. I ain't trying to, we need to work together. I ain't trying to do nothing with y'all. Get the hell away from you. Trying to make a way for me and my family. That's all I'm trying to do. As far as the black community as a whole, black people, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got these people arguing me down, like I'm some low down dirty dog, because I agree that these folk need to go. But yet, I look at what they own that ain't doing well and talk about it. You want to help some illegal immigrants when you ain't got nothing. You want to help the illegals. They just here to work. They just want to provide for their families. We ain't talking about them. That ain't who we going after right now. And the ones that just want to work, there's always been ways in place for them to work. It's called a work visa for the ones who just want to work. The ones who just want to work ain't got to sneak across the border and hide. Because there's plenty of companies that will hire them legally. They don't have to become citizens or nothing. All they got to do is get a visa. All they got to do is just check in. Hey, I'm here. I'm in your country. That's all you're required to do and not be a felon, some rapist or something. They want to make sure who you are. They check you out, check your background. Hey, you ain't no, Bin Laden. And other than that, they welcome. Come on, you can work. That ain't never been the problem. It has never been a problem for immigrants to come over here and work legally. They have visas. They can go to school. They can do whatever here. All they got to do is check in. The issue is undocumented. We don't know who you are, what you've done, what you're here for. And you don't see a problem with that, my people? You don't see a problem with that. And like I told these people that I'm going back and forth with, I tell you what you do. These same people you defended, taking up for, you get in your car and drive into their country and don't let them know you there. Just drive on in there. No passport, no checking in, no documentation there. Just ride on in there and watch what they do to you. We are the only country that let that fly. Nobody else puts up with that. Not even the countries that are sending these illegals here. You can't go into their country illegally. If you got a criminal record, depending on what it is, you can't go to Canada. I know because I got a little record. And I wanted to take some loads to Canada. I couldn't cross over into Canada. I don't have no felonies. But yet, we allow anybody in here, huh? Is that right, black folk? That's how we doing. Black people, that's how we doing it. Here we go to the rescue of everybody else. And nobody coming to our rescue. When we on our ass, when we on our back, we got to get it out the mud. We got to fight for ourselves. But yet, y'all want to turn y'all BS's around to your own detriment, hurting your own self, trying to take up and stand up for some illegals. I don't have a problem with immigration. This is not about immigrants, and y'all know that. The problem is not about immigrants. Then y'all talking about, well, who gonna do the job? Somebody got to do this work. We need somebody to do this work. You know that's what the southern states use as their excuse to keep slavery going. Why they felt slavery needed to keep going. They didn't want to end slavery because if we end slavery, who gonna do what the slaves been doing? What if they would have used that same logic y'all using now? What about who gonna do the work the immigrants doing? That's all y'all concerned about? That's what the Southern slave masters said before the Civil War. We can't end slavery. Who gonna do the work that the slaves are doing? That was their same excuse. Y'all using the same logic now for your reasoning for not wanting to remove illegals. And the illegals that are being removed are not the ones that are working. The Nicaragua, whatever the name is, Nicaragua street gang, MS-13, all that, they ain't over here working. They work in the hood. They not on nobody's job working. These people are not raiding no jobs. They go in the apartment complex where these folks done took over. They go into where these folks hiding out at. They didn't raid some chicken plant and took all the Mexicans in that work that was in that work and take them on. No, that ain't what they doing. And y'all need to stop that. I started to cuss. This don't make no sense, man. I can't believe how low we'll go as a people. For no reason at all. We ain't finna get nothing out of it. What we need, black folks, you're so focused on what illegal immigrants need. What do we need? Who coming to help us? When we were enslaved in America, what other countries came flooding over here to free us from slavery? I'll wait. I'm waiting. As a matter of fact, Mexico participated. They had slaves too. Us, they had slaves too. Not only did they not come to help us, they participated in slavery. Do your research. Do some history. These same folks y'all standing up for and want to buck Trump. I can't stand Trump, you low down dirty dog. The same people you bucking for, they had us enslaved too in Mexico. Mexico participated in slavery too of the Africans. Sure did. Do some research. So while we out here toiling away in the hot sun, our ancestors, picking cotton or whatever else we was doing, was Mexico, Guatemala, and them places said we need to go down there and help free them black folks. You never know, one day we might need them. Like now. They didn't think about that back then. We need to go down there and fight against the slave masters and free them black folks. It's wrong how they doing it because the whole world knew what was going on. Who stepped in? America wasn't as powerful as it is now with the nukes and all that type of stuff. So they was invincible. So why nobody stepped in? All these folks we trying to help now. Black folk, y'all like we in a position to help somebody. We've been a couple of 100 years, if that long, removed from slavery our goddamn self. Now we around here trying to lend a helping hand to a whole group of people. We don't even have our own country. We still fighting for our rights here. But hey, who am I? Yeah, don't worry about it. Illegals, y'all come on. Everybody in. You welcome to the black folk love you. Come on. Only the Democrats. The delusional Democrats. See, this ain't all black folks talking like this, because I'm black. I ain't with that dumb shit. This ain't all black people. Just Democrats. Delusional Democrats. Why they are a danger to this country. and we dodged the bullet, them not winning. At least we get a 4-year reprieve from their foolishness. All we gotta do now is just hear them run their mouth and say stupid stuff. But right now they ain't got no power, so that all they can do is talk. But if they ever back in power again, this was coming. Hey, illegals, anybody want to? Y'all come on, man. It's just God love everybody. Come on. And then they get in here and bust you upside the head. But I just helped you. Why did you hit me? Like the snake said. I'm a snake. That's what I do. I bite. Get it? Got it. Good. Bye.